Okay, so I'm Timo from Dice Till Dawn YouTube channel, and I'm playing this Kalevala Tale of Sampo with my friend who is the designer on the other side of the screen. And now I'm playing my first turn. I'm just thinking what I would do. I think I'll have the Sampo be with this leader here. And now I have to decide on if I want to do any actions, and I think I'll try something. So maybe I'll at least use this guy's action to draw a card, and it doesn't destruct a golden card because it's his special power. So basically I just draw a card. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. And then I could use some other actions, but I don't think I want to do anything else now other than just start moving my regular movements with my guys. And now I have to decide which way I want to take to reach here. And I think I'll start by going here. And here. And here. And now I have to announce one of the paths that I took during my movements. And I'm going to announce that I moved through the number 3 and number 22. Is there a trap?
No trap there.
Okay, that's great. And I think that's my turn, or is it?
Alright, so you didn't move like to other directions with other leaders?
Do I have to?
They all utilized that path.
Actually, one didn't, so I have to announce.
He also has to announce.
Okay, then I'm going to announce number 3 to 23 also.
There's no trap.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so now
your turn.
Now I'm done.
Alright, so we came here to Boila's side. I'm also having my 3 leaders here, trying to chase him. And I just gained the knowledge that he has traps from this place and this place. So I'm thinking that 2 went the same path, maybe shared at least one path, and maybe 1 stayed there even. I'm not thinking, he's not that brave. And these my leaders will now chase him. And for me it's the same, but I have to first move and then do my actions. So what I'm thinking is, should I play passively or just go there straight away? If I do like this, an action that challenges a location, I have to use this red card, and I only have 3 these normal resource cards that I divided at the beginning of my turn or the game. So it's a bit risky. You can only obtain the used cards here in the middle part in Tuonela. So I'm maybe seeing an option to quite passively, maybe trying to utilize his power on the water and go there. And yeah, and these guys can share it. Yeah, then going there. He might be going kind of straightforward. So I'm doing it in a way that I'm just maybe not using the axe card, I like that one, but maybe the sword card instead. The text only has implications in combat, so I'm not thinking too much about it, but it's still something. So I'm playing this, and he will get to see that I'm using the card. It goes to my Tuonela pile over there, and I actually now announce a location. So I'm announcing 21, and I'm saying that there's the landlord of Pohjola who is there. As you could see, the card was under him, so he could use it. So he's there, and actually now he has to say if he has any leaders there at 21.
No leaders.
No leaders there, so that was in vain, sort of a bummer. But maybe I can still come from this. And as a reminder, he's going there, so it's quite short path, so that's part of the reason why I'm doing it so aggressively. So okay, I'm doing it the hard way. So actually this Ikuturso guy is challenging at 26 to combat again, he doesn't have a red card behind him, so he has to use 2 to act as red. So both of these are now in Tuonela, and now he has to say if he's at 26.
No.
Okay, he played it quite cleverly. He didn't do it too straightforwardly. Okay, that was a bit of a bummer for my end, but my turn is done now, and I actually now burned the topmost trap card, which is here. It gets removed from the game, and as I'm doing this, I have to remove the trap from my map side. And now back to Väinölä, round 2.
Okay, so now it's my second turn. One question. If I want to use the Lemminkäis's movement, it's his action, so it's before the movement.
Yeah, it's not actually part of an action.
But it's before the regular movement.
He can do it before or after the regular.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Okay, so I'll start by. Well, of course, I'll draw a card. And another question quickly. When I draw a card with Väinämöinen, it goes to him.
Yeah.
And I can trade it if I'm at the same location.
That's a good question. So anytime, but not during your movement, like at the starting or ending locations, even on your opponent's turn, you can trade resources. So you can sort of, or the cards or any boats or anything he might have.
Yeah, okay. That's great to know. So I'll use the Väinämöinen's power again.
Yeah, and just a reminder, he can also get the tail card, but that's a good choice, always the character.
Yeah. I'll draw that one, and then I won't do any. Maybe I want to do an action. Yeah, I think I'll use a silver.
All right.
So I can now add 1 movement point to the guy that used the card. And I'll move. And I think I want to be cheeky and I want to throw the die.
Alright.
So, Lemminkäinen has this power that he may try to move 1 movement point by rolling a d10. If the die result matches any of the numbers on the adjacent spaces, I'm forced to move there. So this could backtrack me, but what the hell. So, I get that one. So,
what is the number?
That's a 3.
Alright.
So, I think I have to move there, yeah. And do I have to announce that I moved?
No.
Okay. Well, you know it anyway, but we are learning. So, that was 1. I think I'll move this guy here. And I think I'll move this guy here. And now I have to announce all my different paths that I moved on, and I think I'll announce this one as I moved through 17 and 18.
Alright, there's a trap.
Okay.
And
so now
the corresponding trap triggers. If he used multiple leaders, he can, after hearing the effect, decide who suffers the consequences.
Okay.
So my card here is looking like this: the Pike of Tuonela, which hits him, and there's also like this corresponding rune from Kalevala that you can read out loud if you feel like it. So maybe I'll do 1 paragraph out of it as a singing exercise. All right. Then arose the Pike of Mana. Came the water dog in silence. Of the pikes was not the largest, nor belonged he to the smallest. Swoops you upon the Pike of Mana. And the effect goes: if the leader is on land, he must move to nearest water location. If he's on water, Pohjola may decide a Tuonela location for him. So basically what it means, if he's on water currently, not where he asked the trap from, he gets to Tuonela as the pike strikes. But otherwise he has to go to water.
Yeah, okay.
So, So basically you can just read it on yourself and just do...
So now if I have 2 leaders, I can choose one of them. Yeah. And if, for example, other is on water, the other isn't, I can choose the one that isn't on water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or on land, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll decide. You can take the card. So I think here safe bet is to use this guy and say that he's on land.
All right.
So now he moves to the nearest water location.
Yeah.
And so clarify, 74 isn't a water location, but 75 is. For example.
Actually, yeah, it's a good question. 74 is counted as water location.
So if there is a connection with the water, okay. So then I will move. Yeah. Now I have done the trap part. And the other location I'm going to announce is from 24 to 25.
No trap there.
Okay. So that's my turn, I think.
All right. Thank you, Dice Still Drawn. Looking at the camera is okay. Yeah, quite good. And so, luckily I was able to get the trap trigger. Unfortunately, maybe the effect wasn't the most cruel at the point. But I'm now thinking there's this appealing place here, which is a scenario location. This is a place you can activate as your action, and if you win it, you gain a new leader. So that's really appealing to me since I failed my previous challenge, and there at least there's a war going on. So this leader here will move 3, as you can see. As you can see, my leaders move 3 on land. He's only 2, and if I'm using on water is 4 for me and 3 for him. So he was able to go from 1, 2, 3 there, and he's happy there. Maybe I'm seeing that. Yeah. Well, these were not like this. So I'm thinking that these fellows should move maybe here. They just apparently stayed there. But that's okay. No, they were here. Yeah, they were here. So I'll be moving from here to there or there. Maybe there. Yeah, just a straightforward there because there was a trap there. Yeah, maybe he might be there. He might be there. I'm thinking this guy's here. Maybe. Okay, let's see how it goes. So I'm doing a combat challenge at 74. Lohi is there using her torch actually.
So now I have to announce if there is someone there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, Ilmarinen is there.
All right. Is there anyone else?
No.
Is he Sampo bearer?
No.
Damn it. I need to find the Sampo bearer. But anyways, I'll have a choice to also say that he's there. And I'm going to do it. It's beneficial if you have multiple leaders there. So there's actually also the Landlord of Pohjola. So it's 2 versus 1.
Okay.
And now we get to see how the combat happens.
So which was the first one? It was Ikutursa?
No.
Oh,
so Lohi and the Landlord of Pohjola.
Lohi and Landlord, yeah. Okay.
So the combat goes that each participating leader decides 1 card, and then we'll look at the circle of power here to see which color beats which. And since I have multiple leaders here, I'll sort of have to have the same color, identical color for the leaders that are participating. So if let's say I'm playing these cards, it's okay since both had difference, and it's also both are the same color. So let's see how it goes. I have decided on my.
So I'll choose 1 card
and simultaneous reveal.
Okay.
Wait for it. Let's see.
So I'll just.
All right. It's really a bummer since for the losing side the effects doesn't trigger, and both of these cards are destroyed. So you could see my Tuonela stack is already going quite wide there, which is a problem since I only have 9 starting resources and the leader cards themselves. And their power cards. So for him,
so now I can activate the power, or
the power which it reached there. And anytime you see this symbol, it means it's only at this very moment when you win in combat. So when you're doing it right, actually the winning effect happens first, so he doesn't get to burn these cards.
Yeah.
But any of these my cards here, he gets to like
Remove
for
from the
good
game.
remove from the game. Luckily, there's not a leader from me. Otherwise, it would be really bad.
Yeah, I think I'll just take this one.
All right, so there's no silver power anymore for me, and that's good for him. And the card actually stays in your possession.
That's true.
All right. So it was good that I found him. Really bad that he wasn't a Sampo bearer, so it's a 1 in 3 chance. And
even worse that you lost.
even worse that I lost, because my effects would have been really good. I could have sort of gained new knowledge from his whereabouts. Okay. I have to put these there, and these are here, and they have this. Okay, the situation is like this. And now the one guy who's here is actually now activating the scenario. So the information about the scenarios are here. Just a bad angle, but bear with me. But the point is that I'll just know how it goes so you can follow along. So the scenario here was from this, from the axe. So the axe is sort of like a really violent place, and there's a war going on, and there's a war between these two leaders you can see here. So if I win, I will be getting this leader here, Untamo. If he activates it, or actually it's a war, so if he wins even though activated, he gets this leader, and the other side gets destroyed and placed in Tuonela alongside with his power card down there. Alright, so the point here is that for this duration of this battle at least, he gets Kullervo, I get Untamo, and now we're choosing between these two cards that they have themselves and the power card, or any card in Tuonela. So I can see he only has silver there, so that means that his options are red or silver, and for me it's a bit of a better place maybe. And so not seeing what he has there, now we both get these as possible options, and now we both play one card. Regular combat otherwise. Knowing that he has Kullervo there, it's a bit of a problem because Kullervo can play 2 red cards. It's his special power in combat that he can be extra dangerous there. Alright, I've decided.
Okay, so if I play Kullervo, I can play the others
Yes.
as many as I want.
Of the same color, yeah?
Yeah, same color, yeah. Okay, I'll play these.
Okay.
So I'll play these two.
Alright, so the same thing happened. The side who's trying to be tricky and cautious and maybe not so violent actually is now really beating me up. And I was trying to gain new knowledge, but it again went wrong. So all of my stuff will go here after his effects get triggered. Okay. So you get both of those effects.
Yeah, the other was playing the cards, so that doesn't really do anything. But at the end of the combat, I may destroy yourself to destroy a leader, even when defeated. Okay, that's interesting. So
basically, you destroyed me anyways because it was the war. So you actually gain no new effect from that.
But now I gain the leader.
Yeah, so and it will start from the axe place. You can see there.
Yeah, between 25, 69 and 68.
Yep,
yeah,
right there.
That one, okay.
And yeah, you get these two. And actually, yeah, let's get the other one. And for me, I'll just place at the middle of this mystical place here, which is Tuonela. I'll just place my leader. I can obtain him back if I activate this Tuonela.
Tuonela is kind of like an afterlife, isn't it?
Tuonela is an afterlife. You can sort of resurrect people from there.
So what happens to the card? It stays in my Tuonela.
Yeah, it stays
the
there.
One that I didn't use.
Correct. Alright, so that was the scenario, and actually my turn is as well. So after removing the trap number 2 right there, it's removed from the game, is also from the deck, and now it's again his turn.
Okay, and this is one of the... How many scenarios are there?
There are 3. The other 2 are a bit more, I would say, weird. because there's like these different mini games going on.
Okay.
This was kind of straightforward. I was
and
just
pretty short.
to bashing you.
Yeah, and kind of short anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. So it's my turn. I can do an action, and why not draw? What is the story card?
All right.
Just to
So
show
from the bottom of the
show
deck,
how it works.
I can't see.
Okay. And now there is also the rune again, Ilmarinen's. And
It's an action to play it, so
okay.
yeah.
So I can now choose either side, or how does it work?
The bottom side, which is having
Ah,
your logo.
Yeah, from my side, yeah. Okay, so I just take this in to my character, and I can use it as an action later. Okay, that's cool. So that's one action, and I don't know if I want to do any other actions now, but I'll turn into movement. And what happens if I'm at the number 1 with the Sampo?
Already?
Did I just win?
What?
Yeah.
Wait a sec. You used see, okay, it's possible.
Yep.
How did you ask traps from last time?
From 17 to 18.
Yeah, but the pike actually helped you.
No, it didn't.
You were already there at 74.
No, yeah, because I moved with the silver and I used the D10 and it moved me further.
Oh, damn it.
It moved
That
me
was
from
bad.
74 to 73 with the 3, so I got the 1 extra movement.
Oh, really
from
bad.
that one. Yeah, so
But you actually, one thing before you win.
yeah,
You actually have to ask for the trap as well, because
Yeah.
there are some crucial traps which will make you not win.
okay.
I would say.
But I can try to help it with my other guy. So
Yeah, so some effects are global.
yeah. But yeah, it's
You
good.
can try.
That's good to know. Yeah. Well, I won't. That I will move this one here, but then I have the. Well, I think I'll just move from here to here, and then from here to here. And let's start with the most important trap, so we'll see if the game ends or not, and then see the others. So I'll ask from 73 to 81.
All right, a trap triggers.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. As this is a sort of a short variation, Timo can show from there, as we started from
Yep.
Boiler 3 to Vanilla 1,
Yeah.
you can also decide playing a longer route.
Yeah.
So this could happen in this particular game. So this one is the Black Frost of the Heavens.
Okay.
Just going to read actually the effect first, and then the narrative way for me to die, because he will win the game from this. Actually, the effect would have been I could get 2 full turns in a row, which would have been really good.
That sounds scary.
But now, of course, it doesn't matter. So the Frost Fiend is the title here, and it sort of maybe is said, I would say here, that he went there with Sampo in his warm house home, and as the frost hit us, I'm stuck with my leaders in the south and without Sampo, and I might freeze there. And the actual rune goes, parts of it is like, freeze the wizard in his vessel, freeze to ice the wicked Ahti, that he never more may wander. Alright, that was that.
That was a
Thank
good
you
game.
for watching, and Timo for shooting this video and helping me along, and also for just participating in the game.
Yeah, thanks for designing, and I just really enjoy the theme and the setting and the story, and I really enjoy hidden movement games in general, so it's a treat to see something different, and I really enjoy the metal sheet with the magnetics and how it works with the game. And this was a great introduction as a short quick game, so you don't have to like see a 2-hour long video to just see how the game plays. So thank you.
Thank you.